We owe you a bit of an update about the Golf 8 Gran Turismo, because we haven't been online on our main page for a while. This video explains why the project is currently on hold. Of course, we bought this Golf 8 Gran Turismo as a big gamble. Fortunately, this project turned out to be quite manageable, because we were able to get all the parts very quickly, and the damage wasn't too bad. So after we got all the parts, we quickly replaced the engine and took it for a first test drive. After the first test drive, we took the car to the Rijksdienst voor het Wegverkeer for inspection, and after 2 attempts, the car was approved. After this, it's time to file your BPM Declaration, which went differently than anticipated. What's happening? Daniel can likely explain it better. We await approval from the tax authorities on the BPM Declaration. A small fact that we didn't know: the only person who presented the car at the Rijksdienst voor het Wegverkeer must also fill in the BPM declaration and send it to the tax authorities under that same name. We didn't do that at first. Our own stupid mistake. And because of that, Lisa has also been pushed forward in time again. We even still have an appointment at the body shop. Of course, the car needs to be repaired and painted. And that appointment is also being moved forward. But anyway, we did make a mistake with the engine installation. We only discovered that later. We've already driven the car quite a bit. However, we did notice a slightly sweet smell coming from under the hood. And that got worse and worse. And that's why I went to A Point in Amsterdam to pick up a coolant hose. This is the pipe that goes from your turbo to your heater motor and to your main heater. And actually, 2 things could have happened. As you could see, we have removed the engine. And from this, we only reused the gearbox on our new used engine. It's possible that the line was damaged by the previous company, and we didn't see it and just put the engine back. Option 2, what could have happened is that we hit the firewall while installing the engine, which may have caused a small hole in the line, and it started leaking more and more over time. To replace that coolant line now, our budget drift BMW had to go outside first, and our 502 HP Honda Civic as well. If you don't know these projects yet, follow our vlog channel, link in the description. We upload more content there than on our main channel. Now, of course, I could lower the Golf and start replacing that coolant line. It was quite a job since it's located at the back of the engine and the space was pretty limited, but of course, Don managed to get it done. Welcome on Earth. It's always a dirty job, these kinds of things, right? Yeah, especially when you have to work from under the car.
Yeah.
If we had just done this when... Remove the block, that's not possible, it's leaking here, I'll show you. These clamps are terrible, now they're working easily. A mini. Here it is, look. There goes the new one. It's leaking, and it's the first job of the day. You're stuck with it for the rest of the day. Start. So that's what it sounds like with an automatic air vent. Now we've got something else that we're going to try again for the second attempt. Namely, our daytime running light on the front left isn't working. The strip you see here, it's not working on the front left. I think it broke during the accident. Yeah, we got the wrong part last time, but I've already compared it. This one is definitely correct. If we connect this now, does it also need to be programmed? We'll get an answer to that question in a moment. To replace the LED module in the headlight, the front bumper must be removed first. We do that by loosening the corners, and after that we've decided to let the front bumper hang from the hood latch. This way we've still created enough space to be able to remove the headlight. Now that the headlight was out, of course we could remove the module. The one we had before also had orange bulbs in it, and I think maybe it's for the non-LED headlights.
But whether it's for the USC lights, I don't know either. Maybe the American version.
By the way, is that whole strip orange on the American version? I have no idea if it works, but I'm curious to find out. For now, I'll just plug it in. Let me know in the comments if you fact check it. Before using glue to fix it, we'll check if the headlight turns on. If it doesn't, the headlight might be broken. And then at least we'll know a bit more. Plug it in! Okay, especially this one works. Yeah, it always does that somehow. Try turning it off on the dashboard. Do you see it now? No. Yes, it's working. The light is a bit off, right? Yeah, but that's because you haven't secured it properly yet. It's working.
Well, this one works.
This one does too. That means we're gonna glue it into an old lid that we have. Then we can mount it again, and we've tackled this. Now that our question was answered about whether the LED module needs to be programmed, we were of course super relieved. We then had to remove the old LED module from the lid and glue in the new one, and then reinstall the headlight as a complete unit back into the car. And of course, the important hazard light function, whether that works. Oh, Dick. It's always funny, isn't it? Such a dynamic turn signal. We were already aware that this method works as well. It's a good bonus. We can actually officially go to the body shop now that we know this is all a closed chapter. Before we start our other project, we still had to rebuild an air filter box. I had forgotten about this one for a moment, but luckily Don had grabbed it and installed it. Driving on public roads without an air filter housing is not advisable. This way, all the street dirt would get sucked into the engine, and that's catastrophic. You might be curious why we brought the Drift BMW inside. The reason is that we were testing it on the dynamometer. Of course, we were increasing our power, and what happens on the dyno? Yes, your cooling system also takes a beating. There was literally a stream of coolant coming out from the front. And yes, that means only one thing. That we need to replace the radiator, and that's where our partner WickedCars.nl comes in handy. They arranged another radiator for us with a nice discount, so thank you for that. This way we can keep our hobbies affordable. So yeah, thanks a lot for that. We're gonna drain it now, swap the radiator, and bleed it. Can you drive with it on March 30th at Drifter, man? Because it's going to be an awesome championship. There's our new used radiator. That's the old air conditioning condenser, but it's not used anymore, right? No, removing it should improve cooling, theoretically, because
it holds.
But with the wind against it, you shouldn't fill up all the space, right? Or not? No, I don't think so, because you screw it onto the front. Oh yeah. I'm kind of done with the cooling system, you know, because we just drained it, and now we have to do it again. And of course, half of it always goes wrong. That's just standard. Nice couplings. Isn't it weird? A radiator broke down somewhere around here. It's also completely bulged. Do you see that? Now to say how the gap originated. But it also bulges upwards or something. It's really weird because it's supposed to be perfectly straight like this one. And this one is just bulging. But I can already see that this is missing on the new one. I hope we can transfer that. If not, yeah, then we've got the wrong one. Let's see. We've decided to dismantle the air conditioner. This not only saves weight, but also reduces air resistance going to a radiator. Because of this, we think the radiator can cool better and therefore have more power during the drift competition. So after we disassembled this, we transferred all the parts to our new radiator. And we put the new radiator back in the car. I assume you don't want to see double footage of us. So we're doing this using the camera trick. Completely submerged in coolant. Let's go ahead and start. First, actually, just once while filling it up. I'm curious about those couplings because, yeah, that's always a question. Will they go smoothly or not? It's a budget drift car, so the coolant hoses we have will just go right back in.
Of course I did have that gearbox.
Cleaned beforehand, guys, so... And I think it's been in there for about half an hour. Still clean, though. Great. Alright, is it not leaking yet? Good question. Is it not leaking yet? I'm going to start it now, it's full. 3, 2, 1. That 6-cylinder sounds incredible, right? By the way, you might have missed this, but we have a vlog channel. And that's actually where we built 80% of this car. What do I hear? I hear a shutter.
Supercharger.
It's been on for 30 minutes, Coolant is playing, and it sounds incredible, guys. Unbelievable. It's a super cool jap. That's how you keep yourself busy. You get 5th gear in this thing right away. There, a short shift of 3. I think we're ready to go and have a nice drifting session with that car. Because that cooling stone is rounded. And when you see it standing there like that, you'd almost think it's a shame to drive that car. The cars with those bumpers typically belong to people who don't really care about their vehicles, bluntly speaking. If they hit your car while parking, they won't suffer much damage, but you will. This might be the last time we see the car standing there in such beautiful condition.
I
wanted to update you on the Golf project. Unfortunately, the pace is out of our control. However, we made an error with the BPM Declaration. Remember, the person handling the Reichsdienst for Wegverkehr inspection should also do the BPM Declaration. The damage assessment company we work with did a great job. The mistake was ours, not theirs. And of course, we fixed the cooling system of the Golf. We also fixed the headlights of the Golf. This little beast is ready for the March 30th race day. Let's see how far you'll get. We'll give a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next episode. Ciao.
Check the score. I'm in the lead. Let's go. I just keep winning. I'm a fan. Pin.
Hello, I'm Hemedy.
I got the recipe.
I got the flow.
I got the remedy.